Hello, Facebook, CB Radio Show and Tell. I promised some guys I'd make a video of this Dwight that I'm working on, and so that's what I'm doing now. The one I put the little digital clock in. This is the digital clock that I installed in it. It comes with that little plexiglass case, and after you build the clock and put it in the case, then I just bought some green Lexan, made a screen for it, and just put it up against the screen. This is a little controller that I bought for it. You can see it goes like 4 point. These things take 5 or 6 volts. The clocks do. So I came off of the 12 volt side. You come into here, and then you can set it, and it controls it, and then of course it goes out and to the clock. And I didn't change this plug. It's just got a regular plug. I could have hardwired it, but I wasn't sure if it was going to work, so I didn't want to, mess the clock up and hardwire it in. But that little board there, I think that was like $9. I probably got the link to all these things, and I'm not worried about cost on this, because I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it, to make money on it. There's my my white face meters, and there's the LEDs, and I put an LED in the transmit light, whenever you transmit. But got all that working, and I'll show you how. Excuse my mess here. I'll show you how the clock comes. These are the clocks, and you just get this little circuit board, and it's printed and marked, where everything goes. And the only thing you got to watch out for is these two little ICs, and luckily, see, there's two little 4-prong ICs. They are place specific. So the first time I built one of these clocks, I put it in the wrong place. I had them switched around, and it wouldn't work at all. This is a little plexiglass case. You tear the paper off and put the case together. And this is the cord that comes with it. It'll run like this one, which is a different clock. This one has 72 individual LEDs versus the block number counters, and this one was a little bit more complex to build, but I mean, all in all, not that bad. It's just real bright now. I don't like the way the blocky numbers. I guess it would be all right. I just got that sitting on it. But it's like super bright, and if you don't get these LEDs perfectly in line, they kind of look like crap. But all these clocks run off just like a phone charger, so the 5 volts from the phone charger runs it. But that is about the extent of that. I just wanted to show you guys how I'm getting ready to put this all back together now. And I just keep this plugged up because they do have a little battery in them, and so you can unplug it for a little while, but that little 3-volt battery will only maintain it for so long. Now, the one downside to this is the set buttons, I don't know if you can see, are right there. So if you ever unplug it for years and then plug it back up, to reset it, you'll have to take the top off, take the top cover off, and do the reset buttons, and then once you set the clock, it's it's fine, as long as it's got the battery in it. And you can always pop this back case off. It's got little screws, and change that battery. Not the most efficient, but hell, it works. And like I said, it looks pretty good. Sorry, my old timey phone is ringing. That's an old phone company phone. But this is my Dwight D here that the clock quit in. that I'm getting ready to fix, and I'm gonna put the one of those LED clocks in that, and that's actually hooked up. I just wired my antenna. I don't know if you guys saw my antenna. I just put on the garage. I've got it run through the wall, and that's the feed point for it right there. So anyway, guys, just wanted to post this. I know I'd promised somebody that I would post the results of this. So have a good one. 73s.